line in all of college football, and it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys. The Cowboys will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looking for a push on fourth down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got a man in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a third and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Judowski. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll run play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Puts it out of the air. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. It's the conference finale today. Win this one, extra football ahead. It's taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looking for a man. It's Judowski. Complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this off, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's...
Oh, he got some space. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Judovsky. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
There we go. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Got room at the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to pass. It's Judowski. Throwing right. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Gonna look downfield again. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Now facing a third and long. The play action fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Judowski. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the quarterback will be slimmed down back at the 43.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a man. It's Judowski. It's complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harmon. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Quick handoff. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Bring in the heat. He's got the back in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nice move there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides the back on the option. The give. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He makes a catch. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Judowski. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dragged down at the 12, chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun. Give on the inside. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
The Cowboys line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Judovsky. Pulls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He caught it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little first.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. To the air on first down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to throw, it's Judovsky. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unleashes one. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave him the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Huskies! And the punishment has been extended. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.